class. This is a video review for our last test. Congratulations, test number 4. And the last test will cover only the last 2 chapters, not 3 chapters like the previous 3 tests. And you will find the slides. I will be using PowerPoint slides when you go to your class on Canvas. Under modules, just scroll down to the very bottom. And right here is the test module with the dates for our summer class when the test will be open, and there's a file right here, and I will place the video also under this file. So test 4 is going to look very similarly in the format to tests 1, 2, and 3. You have 1 attempt and 3 hours to complete it. It covers only 2 chapters, so they will be covered in more detail, chapter 10 and chapter 11. As before, you will have 5 extra points built into the test score. So when you see your score after you complete the test, please ignore the percentage because it's actually going to be based on 150 points. So if you got anything above 150, you're actually above 100%. You will still have 24 multiple choice questions similar to your quizzes, but you will have now, instead of 8 questions per chapter, 12 questions per chapter. And each question, multiple choice, is worth 2 points. And then you will have various problems similar to your homework, but without the hint feature or the check my work feature. And so the format again is right here. You cannot print or copy. If you get locked out, let me know. I can reset the test for you. Every student has a different set of questions, and algorithmic numbers are generated for the problems. You can see your score right after you finish the test. And after the deadline, you will be able to go back to the test and see what you missed. You will be able to see after the deadline for everybody the complete feedback. So this is probably the most useful slide for you, what kind of problems to expect. So there will be 3 or 4 problems for chapter 10, and there will be 3 problems for chapter 11 plus a separate problem for each ratio. So you will be showing me how to journalize issuance of bonds at par, at a discount, at a premium, how to make an interest payments, and how to pay off bonds at maturity when they mature. You will not have to worry about bonds being retired early, callable bonds, for the problems. You will also have to prepare like an amortization table for bonds, either discount or premium, one of those two. We had all those problems in the homework. And also you will use present value tables to calculate the bond price. So you will have to take the par value of the bond and calculate the present value of that amount. Plus, you will have to take the interest payment and multiply it by the present value of annuity to calculate that present value of annuity for the stream of interest payments. Add them together, that would be the issuing price of the bond. There is one ratio, debt to equity ratio, that I might place on the test. For chapter 11 about stocks, you will have to journalize how to issue stocks at par, no par, or at stated value. Stated value is the same as par. Also for treasury stocks, you will need to do journal entries how you purchase treasury stock and then you sell it at par, at cost, above cost, or below cost. And also how to report treasury stock on the statement of stockholders' equity. The main thing to remember is that the amount of treasury stock is negative, right? It's a contra account. Since you buy shares back, you will be subtracting it from the amount of your stockholders' equity. And for cash dividends, I will give you information about preferred stock and common stock, and you will have to calculate cash dividends for both. Remember that preferred stocks are issued, have a preference in being given dividends, and then if you don't have money to pay your preferred stockholders, when we call it stocks in arrears, preferred stocks in arrears, and so you have to pay this amount before you can pay anything to common stockholders. You will also have to compute 3 ratios related to chapter 11, and it's earnings per share, ratio, price to earnings ratio, and the dividend yield. And then the rest of the slides, these are 2 slides that show to you how to, what kind of key terms we had for chapter 10 in regards to bonds, and also long-term notes payable. And the last slide shows to you our key terms and concepts we learned in chapter 11. So these are general terms and your multiple choices. You will have 12 questions from each chapter. So any of these concepts might be in your multiple choices. So good luck on the test. Right after you complete it, the following day, I will be able to calculate and post your final percentage and final grades on Canvas, and I will email you when it's done. Take care.